And for our last video on trigonometry, and you're probably year hiring, let's do some maximum and minimum values of different functions. Okay, this will be just a quick little one. Okay, and just before I start, no, I'll just go straight into examples again to find the maximum and the minimum of, let's say, 3 plus cos theta. Okay, great. What we'd do, I'll just do it. So what we're trying to do is find what's the maximum of this little expression here and what's the minimum. Now, if we think cos theta, what's the biggest that cos theta can be? It can only go to 1, and it can only go as low as -1. Okay, so therefore, because that ranges between 1 and -1, therefore the maximum that it can be is 1 plus 3, which is 4. Okay, it goes up to 4. That's the maximum that it can get to, and the minimum it can get to is, well, -1 plus 3, which is 2. Okay, so that's as simple as that. That's a very simple example, but I just want to show you what we're trying to do is that what we're trying to get, and you'll see it in a more complicated example soon, is that we've got this nice cos theta there, and we know that that goes between -1 and 1, and so it's easy to figure out what the maximum and minimum value. It gets more complicated now, but this is what we're looking for, to try and minimize it to one trig function here that we know ranges between 1 and -1, and then we can figure out the rest. Okay, so now let's do a trickier example, and you'll see what I mean. Okay, so again, example, find min-max of this function here. Let's do cos squared theta plus 2 cos theta plus 6. Okay, and so just some tips. Like I just said, we just want to rearrange this so that it only has one trig function. Okay, so we just want one trig function. This at the moment, it's got this cos squared and it's got cos there. It's just really confusing. You can't think of what values it should be. Okay, we only want one trig function, and we don't want one cos and one sine or anything like that. We just want one, either a cos, a sine, or a tan, just one of those. And if you can restrict it to that, if you can factorize it or do something to it to make it look like that, then you're on to a winner. Okay, so let's have a look at this. How can we write this as only having one trig function in it? Well, it doesn't factorize. There's nothing nice into it, and it might just be easier if I just do a substitution, and I'll just say let y be cos theta. Okay, and that will give us y squared plus 2y plus 6. Okay, it's a bit easy to look at, isn't it? It's just a bit hard. Okay, it cannot be factorized. There's no things that multiply by 6 to add up to 2, so that doesn't work. But what we can do, which is even better, is complete the square. Okay, so what does that equal? Well, that'll be y squared plus 2y plus 1 would be the perfect square, and we had that positive 1, so we need to subtract 1, and then we've still got the plus 6 there. So that is y plus 1 all squared plus 5. Okay, this is looking good. Y, let's put the our, what do we take? Cos theta back in. Okay, so therefore we've got cos squared theta plus 2 cos theta plus 6 equals cos theta plus 1 squared plus 5. There we go. Alright. Now, can you see how we've changed it to something that only has one trig function in it? Now we can actually analyze what's happening here. Okay? So let's have a think about this. Cos theta goes between -1 and 1. Okay? That's the biggest value it can have is 1, smallest it have is -1. Okay? So let's think about this. How can we make the biggest value out of this? Well, we just need, because it's squared, it doesn't matter if it's negative or positive, we just need to make the biggest value. Okay, I'll just remind me to explain that at the end, as if you could. But here we go. 1, if cos theta was equal to 1, 1 plus 1, so I'll just write a max here. 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 squared is 4, 4 plus 5 is 9. I reckon our maximum value is 9 here. Okay. How about a minimum value? Now, don't let this fool you. If we went negative 1 here, because that's the smallest value of cos theta, negative 1 plus 1, in fact it is going to be, that's just lucky. Damn it. Anyway, negative 1 plus 1 is 0, 0 squared plus 5, and minimum value is 5. I'll just check, what if cos theta was equal to 0, 0 plus 1, 1 squared? No, that won't be that, okay? So there's our max and our min, perfect. Just another example of that would be, like say, cos theta minus, let's just do cos squared theta plus 5, okay? Something like that. What was your maximum min? And you go, and if you jump to a conclusion, you went negative 1 to 1 for cos theta, therefore your max will be 1 squared, 1 plus 5 will be 6, and your min will happen with negative 1. What's negative 1 squared plus 5? Oh, that's still 6. Can you see how for this one, you just need to be careful. Where's your minimum value going to come from? Your minimum value is going to come from when cos theta is equal to 0 here, okay? So that'll be 0 squared plus 5, so the minimum value is 5. So just be careful when you're doing things in your ranges negative 1 to 1, and that's minimums and maximums. I'll do some more of those in class. Thank you.